So we are on the banks of the river Wallington in Hampshire. It's a beautiful river that flows through the countryside here in Hampshire, as you can see in the background. It flows through some lush farmland and some woodland as well. It's the first time I'm fishing here. In fact, in the river Wallington, I've never fished this river before. I've been part of this club only since March this year. So this is one of the rivers and one of the stretches that I've been hoping to explore at some point. And yeah, this is the end of November, and I think it's a perfect time to explore these like small streams, small rivers. As at this point, there has been rain the last few weeks, and the water levels, as you can see, are pretty good. It's not too high, it's not flooded. At the same time, for a small stream or a small river, there's enough water to be able to fish properly. There's a bit of depth to it, and in this stretch, really, there are a lot of overhanging trees, fallen trees, and all sorts of good looking swims. The only trouble is I can see in some swims there is a wired fence over there, which is not too high, so I think I can fish over it without any problems. I have a fairly longish landing net as well. So the main target is Chub. So I had a previous session on the River Hamble where I used maggots and bread flake for anything really, hoping for some chub, but I didn't have a touch. So some of my viewers, they commented that using cheese paste may be a better option because it has the smell element of it, which might attract some fish. So I bought some cheese paste with me, which is like maybe 4 years old. I've made that up like a few years ago when I used to live near the River Thames, and tried that out for some chub back then, but I never caught on it at that time. But yeah, I've got some cheese paste. I also got 3 or 4 slices of bread, which is just like a backup bait in case that cheese paste it doesn't hold on to the hook or it doesn't work. I can use the bread as a change bait. So fingers crossed. I've had not too good sessions like the last couple of sessions. I haven't caught my target species. I haven't caught many fish really. So I hope this one will not be the same, and hope we can see some fish in this one. Well, the setup that I'm using is pretty simple. I've got an inline lead, which is 10 grams. I didn't want to use split shots just out of the fear of losing them really. But this is close enough, 10 gram inline lead, which connects to a 6 pound fluorocarbon hook link, which is pretty longish, to be honest. It has a size 10 hook, which will be perfect for hooking bread flake or cheese paste, I think. So yeah, it's a bit of a longish hook length, which would be beneficial, I think, just for the fish to not get spooked by the line or by the lead. I've opted to go for this 8-foot rod. Because in the past sessions, fishing the River Hamble especially, I was using a 13-foot float rod, which turned out to be, just as wide, just as long as the river is wide. So, and it was, I could not fish many of the swims which were really tiny, and I was snagging my rod on the branches and everything. So 8 foot is ideal for these small rivers. And I've got a bit of a change from the center pin that I was using in the past sessions. So this is a Yeah, I think it's a feeder rod, a 4000 sized fixed pole reel, which would complement the rod and the tactics that I'm using. Going for the first cast, I didn't open my cheese paste yet, but I thought I'll try with this flake of bread to begin with, see if I can get something in it. If not, I'll change to the cheese paste. Let's go for the first cast. Well, that was not a great cast by any means, but yeah, at least it's landed in the middle of the river, so, and it's not too wide, so let's see. So I'm switching to my cheese paste now. I've had 2 tries with the bread flake, but there was no touch. So let me see if I can. I'm not an expert at all in cooking cheese paste, and this is a cheese paste that I've made myself, so it doesn't have the best, properties to stick together. So, well, looks all right. So check this out and see if that makes a difference compared to bread flake. Okay, so this first swim did not produce anything, so I'm not going to make the mistake of sort of lingering around the same swim for like more than 20 minutes really. Maybe 3 or 4 casts, 20 minutes, and then move on to the next spot. Yeah, let's see if we can find some other good swims slightly upstream over there. I found this ideal looking swim. There's a tree that is overhanging, and there's like a bay there just near the tree. Yeah, this looks like a good swim, and I've now cast out there pretty close to that, to the roots of the tree. Let's see if that brings up a bite. Well, look at that for a chub swim. I've just cast out a bit of cheese paste just to the middle of this swim, probably just before that huge fallen tree there. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm getting some knocks here already. We'll need to focus and see if that brings about anything. Well, I'm in that really nice looking swim which has that big fallen tree. Although it looks really fishy, but I've had no touch so far. I've tried cheese paste and bread flakes alternatively, but nothing. I mean, it looked like there was some sort of nibbling going on earlier on, but I'm not sure now whether that was just the wind blowing on the line and moving the rod tip, or actually a fish biting. We'll give it a few more minutes here and maybe then move on back to some of the swims I've seen on my way upstream, and maybe time to head downstream now, back to where I came from. So I've only got maybe an hour and a half of daylight left. I mean, I started fishing around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's that time of the year where it gets dark by around 4:30. So yeah, I've really only had a fishing time of maybe 2.5, maximum 3 hours. So let me see what we can do. Well, yeah, that's been another blank session, really. As you can see, the daylight is almost going to be gone in 15 minutes. You can see the moon rising in the horizon there. So yeah, unfortunately, another blank session. My first time in the river, I've enjoyed fishing that very much, really. There are many nice swims to explore. I mean, I've just had maybe 2.5 hours to fish this afternoon, but you got to need a full day to explore all the swims and to maybe bait up and come back to swims and try them again. So I could not do any of that today, but it's been yeah, a really nice session in terms of exploring and finding out what I can do in my future sessions. So yeah, this is the River Wallington. I'll surely be coming back here. So yeah, until next time, see you later, and hopefully we'll have a productive session in the next one. Thanks for watching.